Hi, this is my final presentation for pattern recognition, and the topic I picked is emotion recognition, and my name is Zhihui Tian. My director is Stephen Olive Wu. So for today's presentation, I mainly have these different parts. They are introduction, overall structure of this project, dataset and methodology and performance, conclusion, the reference. Firstly, I want to talk about the introduction. So for emotion recognition, what is emotion recognition? Emotion recognition is the process of identifying human emotion and why we need emotion recognition. So analyzing and recognizing emotion has very important theoretical significance and application value for many areas, like neuroscience, psychology, cognitive science, computer science, and artificial intelligence. Um, as emotion recognition is so important, what method we have for emotion recognition? There are actually generally two ways to recognize emotion. One way is by analyzing psychological information, and another way is by analyzing non-psychological information like tone of voice and facial expression. For this project related to pattern recognition course, the information based on facial expression is used. Then I want to talk about the overall workflow for this project. In order to detect emotion, I generally divide my project into two parts. The first part is detect and localize my face by images or videos, and the second part is how to recognize emotion from facial image. That's the important part for my project. And another thing I want to talk about is dataset and methodology. So the dataset I use is Kango Facial Expression Recognition Challenging Database. I use this database for training and testing my model. The dataset is very good. It has 28,007 700 training image, 2,518 validation images, and 2015 87 test image with grayscale image 48 by 38. And there are 7 kinds of facial expression categories. They are disgust, fear, happy, sad, surprised, angry, and neutral. The advantage of using this dataset is it includes human face with vibrant pores, dominance, and illumination, which is beneficial for the robust of the model. Firstly, I want to briefly talk about how to detect and localize face images. I actually make use one algorithm called the deep face algorithm. The, the main procedure for this algorithm includes these 4 parts: face detection, face alignment, and face verification and classification. Actually, I did this program last semester on imaging uh, image image processing course, and I just make use of this module for this part to get the face image from video, or just one picture. Then the important thing for this project is how to recognize the emotion from facial expression. In order to do this, I make use of convolution neural network model. The convolution neural network model in this project to recognize emotion, many consists of three convolution layers with max pooling layers and two fully connect layers. The structure for this convolution neural network is shown like here, and the detailed parameter is shown like shown in this table. As we can see, we firstly get we firstly have our input as an image, and the final output is some different emotions with different probabilities. The higher the probability is, we are classified as this emotion. So and we already have this model. How to train this model is very important. As I train this model, there are four trick I use. The first thing is I remove some factored image, which the pixels are all black. There are 9 images in this training set, so I remove this faculty image in order to have train this model in a good way, and I generate more data by use augments data way, and I use in order to find the parameter that fits this model. I use backpropagation and sophisticated gradient descent to find the solution. And in order to avoid overfitting, I use dropouts. Like here, there are some dropouts, so I can avoid overfitting. And the method for backpropagation, the sophisticated gradient descent, is shown as these two pictures. And that's the output of my demo. I just use my myself to detect this model. And in order to know how my model performance, I actually use accuracy confusion matrix. The basic idea for using accuracy confusion matrix is shown here, and after use this way, I can know the average accuracy for my model. And there are some conclusion for this model. Actually, the average test accuracy is only 66%. The reason for why the accuracy is not so high is those emotion with we don't have enough training image for this model. And besides, detailed information for Kango face recognition challenge training dataset is there are 7,215 images embedded with happy and only 436 images labeled with disgust category. So it's hard to recognize disgust, but it's easy to recognize happy. So that's the reason for why recognize happy is much easier than recognizing disgust. And now I want to show the demo. Hi, that's my demo for my presentation. I already trained my convolution neural model, and that's the program for testing. As I run this model, I can detect my emotion in real-time video. Now, as we can see, if I don't have any emotion, the model will classify my emotion as neutral. right? So the probability for neutral is very high. And if I change it to another emotion like happy, the the probability for happy is very high. And at that time, if I change it to another emotion like angry, so the probability for anger is very high. That's the uh, that's the demo for my presentation. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the basic demo for my presentation. The final thing is I want to talk about what I have learned from this project. By finishing this project, I know how to build one real-time emotion recognition system, which helps me have a deeper understanding of pattern recognition area. By finding problems and solving problems in this project, I know how the CNN model works, how to use data from websites like Kingo, how to change parameters in model to get a more ideal result, how to build one model and find a solution for this model by some algorithms like statistical categories, and how to analyze the output of model in a mathematical way, and so on. I really appreciate I have such a way to do this project. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you.